CraveTv versus Prime Video, which one is better? I'm going to be diving into that today in this video. Here are the topics I'll be talking about. Let's dive in. So a lot of similarities between CraveTv and Prime Video Canada, even more so than these two and Netflix. Not only because they both have a wide variety of movie and TV content, but because they both offer live TV channels and channel add-ons with their service, which is a feature Netflix doesn't have itself. So the biggest difference between these two obviously is that CraveTv is Canadian owned, whereas Prime Video is owned by Amazon. And this pretty much just affects what the volume will be of content on the service and the types of content you'll find on the services. Okay, so let's dive into CraveTv's advantages over Prime Video. So one of the advantages of Crave over Prime Video is that it has more new weekly TV shows because of CraveTv being owned by Bell Canada and its connections to the various TV channels that Bell Canada owns. So this just means that with Crave, you're able to keep up with more TV shows that are normally on cable on a week-to-week basis versus on Prime Video, where you can keep up with certain shows week to week, but they're all required to have different add-ons, and they're not as many of the new shows or week-to-week shows that you'll find on cable available on Prime Video as you can find on CraveTv. So let's dive now into the advantages of Prime Video over CraveTv. So Prime Video has a lot of advantages over CraveTv. It has more original content, meaning more Prime Video originals versus CraveTv, and they only have one or two, not too many originals whatsoever, but that's just, again, a volume thing, Canada being smaller and being owned by a smaller Bell Canada company than Prime Video being owned by Amazon, an international company. So this also means that not only do they have more original content, Prime also has more content in general and a large variety. Some more recent movie releases such as John Wick 3, Zombieland 2, and etc., as well as a wide variety of old and obscure content that you couldn't even imagine where you'd find it, but it just is so much available that you couldn't even watch it all in a lifetime. And some people like that and some people don't, but I have to say that's definitely an advantage over, considering they're similarly priced services, but you get a lot more content from Prime Video. So another advantage that Prime Video has over Crave is that it actually has more Prime Video channels available. So CraveTv just has right at the moment, two live channel add-ons, meaning you can add on HBO to your subscription, or you can add Stars to your subscription on Crave. Whereas on Prime, you can add multiple different channels ranging from MGM Suite all the way to Stack TV, which includes 13 live TV channels for just $5 a month. So that's a big advantage that Prime Video has over Crave. Not only does it have more content, but you can add more content. You can add even more content to it than you can even add on to Crave. And another advantage of Prime Video over Crave is that they had just recently added a new feature called the Prime Video Store, which is pretty much their version of iTunes on Prime Video now. So now you have the ability to rent and buy digital movies and TV shows that they don't have streaming available, but you can add to your Prime Video library. So this gives you the ability to rent new releases that would normally be, you'd have to normally go to Google Play or iTunes for. You can now watch those through Prime Video, which I think is probably the biggest advantage Prime has over Crave and has over pretty much any other streaming service, in my opinion, because they have that ability to pretty much offer all their subscribers any content that is currently available that they can get licenses to, and which is pretty much most of the same things you could find on iTunes and Google Play for the most part, but plus the added subscription of the streaming service. And the last advantage of Prime Video over Crave is that Prime Video also comes with the other advantages of having an Amazon Prime subscription. They bundle the whole subscription with their different services, so you get the free 2-day shipping, you get online cloud storage, and you get a bunch of other features you get on top of getting the streaming service of Prime Video. So this is obviously a huge advantage because you're getting more bang for your buck. Not only do you get a streaming service with a lot of content, but you also get these added bonuses of Amazon Prime. So which would I choose? I think it's pretty obvious. I do really love CraveTv and all the different features it has, but I would, if I had to pick between these two, definitely go with Prime Video for all the advantages I had listed before, the more originals, more content, They even have more new releases from Hollywood, which is obviously a great thing to be able to have a subscription service that you can kind of rely on to get the newer movies that have just come out of theaters. So I would definitely recommend Prime Video over Crave TV for all the reasons I've listed in this video. I personally do subscribe to both services at the moment. I don't see a reason for me to unsubscribe for either of them, but for the sake of this video, I would definitely recommend getting Prime Video. But if you're curious about more of my thoughts on different streaming services, be sure to check out the video here or the playlist here. Thanks again for joining me today. Sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and have a good one.